Hi everyone, welcome back to Splash Page. I'm Sean, and as always, I'm joined by Andrew, and you're here to see a recap of Season 1, Episode 4 of The Boys to catch you up before Season 3 launches in a few weeks. Let's jump right in. Butcher brings the fact that Compound V exists to the CIA director, but she doesn't care unless they have a sample of Compound V. But once she sees how serious Butcher is about keeping the Supes out of the military, she says she'll help pay for some of his activity, but warns him not to fuck her over.
The Deep is also going through an identity crisis. Nobody really has a need for an Aquaman, and it frustrates him, and he wants to do something that is good for the ocean, and specifically dolphins.
So what does the Deep do? He breaks into a SeaWorld-esque park, one that he is a spokesperson for, and steals a dolphin to set it free. However, he ends up getting the dolphin killed. Splat.
We see that Butcher used to have a wife and a little English bulldog in a flashback daydream. Then when he wakes up, he watches the surveillance tape of his wife on a bench in the park, sitting there, and then stands up and walks away.
Meanwhile, after blackmailing Popclaw, it leads the boys to Chinatown, where they stake out a location where she and A-Train used to get Compound V from. When they notice something shady happening, they find out that they had a woman caged up watching TV.
Frenchie is instantly drawn to her and lets her out of her cage, and she attacks the men who were keeping her captive, and then she runs away. But the boys get what they came for. They find a syringe filled with Compound V and then get out of there because the cops are coming, and they don't want to be around when the police show up. When the police do get there, A-Train swings by potentially to get more Compound V, but once he sees the cops, he knows Popclaw betrayed him, and he goes to her apartment to confront her. She doesn't tell the truth, and A-Train forces her to pack a bag as he needs to hide her before Homelander finds out.
Hughie then goes on a date with Annie, or Starlight as we know her, and the boys bug his phone. And they make Hughie bug Starlight's phone. The date goes well, but Hughie is a bit weird as he is uncomfortable with what he is doing, and he's suffering from all of the things that he has gone through over the last few days. He begins to see his ex-girlfriend Robin and is having some level of a mental breakdown.
Madeline gets a call that 3 terrorists have commandeered a plane over the Atlantic, and she knows that Homelander and Maeve can get there before the military can. If Homelander is able to save the people on board, she believes they're a shoo-in to be voted into the military. Maeve and Homelander get on board the plane and kill the 3 terrorists, except there were 4, and the 4th kills the pilot and the plane starts going down. Neither Maeve nor Homelander is able to do anything, and much to Maeve's dismay, Homelander just leaves, and Maeve follows like a dog with a tail between her legs. Bodies wash up on the shore for weeks, but Homelander is able to spin this as a terrorist attack, and just another reason why Vought heroes should be allowed in the military. The boys then hear there was a murder at the nail salon, which was done by the woman Frenchie let free. The police and A-Train claim it's gang violence, but we find out that the woman who was killed would smuggle in immigrants, so we can probably guess that the woman in a cage from earlier was smuggled in. Frenchie finds a piece of paper that says Penn Station, and they go there and find the female, but she escapes again. Mother's Milk is not happy that the female escapes and accuses Frenchie of not following the plan, just like he did the first time around, which is what got Mallory's kids killed by Lamplighter. Lamplighter's that retired superhero that they took Starlight on board to replace.
Before the boys can find the female, A-Train shows up and begins to fight her. During the fight, she escapes, but the boys corner her and gas her so they can get her out of there.
That was episode 4. Click over here for episode 5.
We are giving away 2 toys. The first is a Vax toy, and the second is a Percy toy. And we will be giving them away once we hit 2,500 subscribers. Just make sure you subscribe to our channel and leave a comment on this or any of our videos, and you'll be entered to win for free.
Good luck to you all.